let's move on here onto topic number 2. Arlington Public Schools teachers and community members are trying to tackle high suspension rates among certain students. We've got Joe DeVoe from Arlington Now joining us. And Joe, some of these new numbers in your report actually show that Black and Hispanic students are more likely to be suspended from Arlington Public Schools. Can you tell us why that seems to be the case?
So there's a couple of reasons. Arlington Public Schools published the top reasons why people are suspended in school or out of school. Sorry, my child is in the background. The top reason is disruptive behavior, which is a very broad catch-all term for any of 17 behaviors like defiance or, talking back or things like that. And other top issues are drugs and fighting and attendance, so skipping class or not showing up for school at all. So those are the top reasons. And there's a lot of discussion about disruptive behavior because that is something that has historically been used to describe a lot of behavior that a teacher might not like, and is something that some people have seen as a room for, more teacher training on implicit biases when it comes to racism or, prejudices against people with disabilities.
Got you. The headline is a prevalent headline around the country for a long time, and they've been municipalities everywhere having been to study and investigate why children of color, especially boys, get suspended so much more. Is Arlington comparing itself to other municipalities to find out if this is what's going on everywhere else and how those biases play out?
It seems that a comparison to other, jurisdictions across the country is underpinning the conversation that's happening. I don't know if Arlington is really considering necessarily where it stands compared to peer jurisdictions right now, but the shift that they're trying to do is one where all teachers understand that all behavior is communicating something and trying to, uncode what that means. But teachers are telling me that, the training that they get is not necessarily mandatory and that they don't necessarily feel like administration is listening to them. So regardless of, what the approach is on paper, it seems like there's room in terms of both training and in terms of, affirming teachers who do make these kinds of judgment calls.
Joe, quickly, do we have any solutions? I know, it looks like one thing on paper and it's something else in reality, but what is the school district doing after these numbers come out to try to lower these numbers?
So the school's already hired deans of students who are specifically tasked with looking at student behavior and trying to form relationships with students to, just create better working relationships with kids in the buildings. That's one thing. Another thing is they want to avoid taking kids out of classroom where possible. And so they do have these special rooms that kids can go to kind of recombobulate and, get reacclimated. And those are, I think those are being tested out. So there's a couple of things that they're trying to do just to kind of find an alternative to taking a kid out of school completely and to, put more positive behaviors in place.
Sure. All right, Joe, appreciate you weighing in on this one for us.